Khloé Kardashian has described feeling guilt that it took her months to connect with boys rather than girls, after describing the early days of motherhood as torture. With True, it took me a few days to say well she's my girl, and I absolutely love that. With him, it took me months. Khloé Kardashian continues to highlight the difficulties she has with communicating with her second child. Khloé, 38, welcomed her second child, Tatum, via a surrogate last July. However, the process of welcoming little Tatum into the world didn't go smoothly due to the shocking paternity scandal of ex-fiancé Tristan Thompson. Tristan, who Khloé has been dating for 5 years, secretly welcomed a baby with another woman because not only were he and Khloé together, but they were actively preparing for their second child. The couple later repaired their relationship after another cheating scandal in Tristan, in which they share a 5-year-old daughter named True. And Tristan seems keen to invest in a future with Khloé, having repeatedly discussed marriage with her while encouraging her to move forward with the surrogacy. Khloé was totally taken aback by the news of Tristan's paternity scandal, and she and the rest of the world discovered legal documents leaked online in December 2021. Their raw material was later featured on an episode of Hulu's The Kardashians, Needless. She says she was upset. "I'm not sure there is any more painful than the other," she said. "Everything is betrayal, everything is a lie, everything is manipulation. It's a lie." The birth of their son Khloé and Tristan were caught later in another episode, and Khloé seemed to be in shock the whole time. A closer look at how Khloé coped after having a baby. Khloé called the surrogate a psycho bitch in a candid conversation with her sister Kim and admitted that she feels less connected to Tatum than her first daughter, True. "I definitely buried my head in the sand during this pregnancy," she said in a confession. "I don't understand what's going on. So I guess when I got to the hospital, I really thought it was the first time it was actually recorded." Now, on the latest episode of The Kardashians, Khloé continues to discuss the heartbreaking reality of her post-surrogacy experience. Khloé sat down with her mom, Kris Jenner, for a candid chat about how she's coping, and Khloé began by describing the first months of parenthood as amazing and wild. "The first 2 months were really crazy, I started making a confession. He sleeps until 4 a.m. every night right now, and that's just a godsend for a really crazy start. You just forget how great the beginning was," she added. "No one would do this over and over again if they remembered how hard it was in the beginning." Kris then asked Khloé how she felt about surrogacy 3 months later, much to the wife's dismay. She details his experience in more detail. "When you compare True to him, it's a completely different experience, like a connection. With True, it took me a few days to say, okay, she's my girl and I absolutely love that," she explains. "With him, it took me months. I love him and I love kids, but I still haven't gotten that full bond," she added. The lack of contact between Khloé and her son is made most evident by the fact that throughout the scene, she barely makes eye contact with him or calls out his name. Kris then tries to comfort Khloé by reminding her that she's been through a lot of trauma and how she should congratulate herself for getting over it. In response, Khloé explained that she still feels guilty about all of this. "I do.